Are you longing for your soul crew? Maybe a life or experiences that you see and you think, I want that. Well, I'm gonna share a tool, simple tool, to help you create that right now. Immediate vibe shift. And what we are doing and what we are talking about is embodying that energy. Often what happens when we want something, whether it's friends or connections or a beautiful life of rich experiences, we'll say that I want something like that, but often we can create separation between what it is that we want to experience and our goal, leaving us feeling like it's constantly out of reach instead of just flipping the script. I mean, like, you know what? If I want a beautiful life filled with gorgeous friends and fun experiences, I am going to be that magical, gorgeous, fun friend that creates experiences, that creates the party, that attracts things. And this energy is attractive, it's irresistible, and most importantly, it is the energy of your spirit and intuition. It's what creates. And tapping into that magnetic force is actually just uncovering your spirit, awakening your intuition, and putting you back in the driver's seat as the magnificent manifester, creator, badass human that you are. How do I know? Well, hi, I'm Sonia. I'm a 4th generation intuitive, and I teach you how to plug back into your innate divine self, your intuition. And what I'm talking about is an excavation and activation. There is a real thing of where we constantly long for experiences but do nothing to show up and create them. I see this working with clients one-on-one, day in, day out for years. Clients will say to me, by mentoring in my readings, I would love to experience a relationship. I would love nothing more than if I had a soulmate to be in love. Fantastic. Okay, first and foremost, have you one? How much do you even create that for yourself? What is your relationship like with yourself, with your friends, with your life? Do you go out into the world to create even availability for opportunity for your person to show up? Or do you sit on the couch and scroll on your phone and just wish that something would happen? Now, I say this with a lot of love because a lot of times I have clients that'll come back to me and say, well, if I'm really honest, I'll scroll Tinder for a few minutes or Bumble or whatever, and then I get over it. And then I just go back to fixating on what the problem is. Intuition creates, and for you to create a new energetic ripple out effect, this means that we need to make decisions that are in alignment with experiences that we want to create that then makes our energy magnetic. We don't have to be looking for whatever it is because you're not going to look for the party because you're the party. You're not going to have to go look for your soul friends because you are that amazing person. You're not looking for your soulmate because one, I'm my own soulmate. I love myself so much. I'm amazing. And it's an invitation of do you match my freak, in the words of Tabooche. Love that song. Shout out to my cousin Simone, who's her manager. I'm so proud of both of them. Okay, anyway, back to the task at hand. So, as we're talking about, first, what experience do you want? Do you want really, really, really good friends? Do you want to be in fun, creative vibes? I do this all the time. First, dress yourself in a way that makes you feel good. Have it be an expression of your spirit. If you want to go create good friends that have fun and deep sea divers, then go be that energy. Go show up. Go to the concert by yourself. Have a great time. Sing, dance, and notice that energy will automatically bring in your people. And I know it to be true because it happens to me over and over and over and over again. Reminds me of when I moved to London years ago and was trying to find my tribe. And at first, I was sitting hanging out with my sister Sabrina and her husband Ahmed, and they are more homebodies. I'm a lot more social. And so for a long time, I was like, I need friends. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm a really good friend and I'm gonna go out and create different experiences. So I started to show up to different events. I went to trivia, made friends there, and went to shows. I would dance. People would come up and approach me because I was embodying the vibe that I wanted to create. It wasn't a do you like me, but do we match? Are we a vibrational match? It's really simple. So instead of longing for an experience that puts it outside of yourself, instead think, what is the energy of that? How can I show up to create that? And how much fun can I have doing it? The more fun we have, the more present we are, the more that our spirit shines, the more that we show up to gratitude, to availability, to even notice who might be our wonderful cohorts, soul family experiences who are right in front of us that naturally align. So be what embody that. Reminds me of my gorgeous Beyonce and Sasha Fierce. You know, she would talk about as a performer, when she left Destiny's Child, that she would get really shy going up on stage. She said, you know, I'm a real shy person. So for a long time, she created an alter ego, Sasha Fierce, who would be the one who would command the stage, until eventually she just was like, I don't need Sasha Fierce anymore, because I am Sasha Fierce and I am Beyonce and I am that person. So if you're struggling and like, oh, I could never be that, pause. As my mom would say, and also with my Nana would say too, never assume you know anyone, especially yourself. Let yourself be surprised, delighted, to lean into a new facet and aspect, which is just who you are, what you're longing for. Now, just in that same way, think about the personalities, have that alter ego, that identity that sometimes can feel a little bit more safe as we test the waters, but have fun with it. You know, it's like if you want to travel the world and have other really beautiful friends who love culture and travel and language and all of that, show up, study, go to different classes, enroll in a language conversation group, right? Show up to that experience, be enthusiastic and pumped. You'll naturally attract. If you want to be creative and you want to sing and you want fun, people like that, then show up to a choir, show up to a singing group. If you want fun, creative friends who love to dance, sign up for a dance class. Let yourself be terrible and fun, but have fun with it. That is the most irresistible energy in the whole wide world, because that allows us to create, that separates out the ego that takes things really, really seriously, and just allows us to connect from soul to soul instead of from role to role, and changes the dynamic of like, do you like me? Am I okay? To I like me, I'm fun. Let me see, is this an energetic match? So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Like, what would you love to create and how would you love to embody it? You know, for example, for myself, I am really, I've been following my journey, leaning into my creativity. So I actually am going to have a friend who's playing some shows, and I've always wanted to DJ. So I've been learning and practicing DJing by myself. And he hit me up and was like, hey, Sonia, do you want to have this experience? Do you want to lean in? My ego intellect was like, no, oh my gosh, what if I do this terrible job, blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you know what? Instead, I'm going to lean into my spirit, let myself have fun and make all the mistakes in the world. And I am so proud of myself for showing up, and absolutely yes, and it's going to be amazing. Setting myself up for expectation, and who knows, when I go up there, I'm 100% going to be Sonia 2.0. Actually, my DJ name, DJ was, because my nickname growing up was Wussums. That's a whole other thing. So I'm going to be confident DJ was, spinning the tunes, doing my thing, having a blast, and just allowing myself to vibe and enjoy the moment. So it's a practice, and it's fun, and it's magnetic, and it's how you get and create a life that you love and want to live. So if you're here and want to also find your soul family, find your believing eyes, find your tribe, join me for Psychic University. It's my 5-week-long live-led course. It is a transformation. Find your deep sea divers, your fun, your collaborators. It's so wonderful. Each class is recorded, sent to you. I mean, this is a game changer, especially if you're trying to find your crew and your tribe. You know, connected lifelong friends. I know that students who come are like my soul family, and it extends on. So come be a part of a network support system. Check the link below, sign up. And yeah, what are you waiting for? We need you. We need your light. Also, head to my site. You can get all sorts of freebies, spiritual toolkit, workbook, download, all sorts of stuff. Book an intuitive reading with me. Discover your soul purpose, gifts, ask your burning questions, mentoring. I have so many things that I can offer you, because like, you are a body, and I love your spirit. You cannot improve upon it. And I will see you next week. Sending you all my love. Bye.